Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 11th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. So Aquarius, we have great gratitude and we have your higher self here. So they're speaking a lot about how you may be very grateful or need to be very grateful for some things that occurred in your life to show you that you are indeed unlimited. Whatever this was, you may have been limited for a while. You may have had to depend on people that you didn't, or depend on situations that you didn't feel were stable, trustworthy. There's something here about children too. Knowing there's a need to be grateful that you stuck through something, that you had to be determined and really put some time and effort into some long-term goal as well. Your higher self is telling you that now that you have done so, it's like now you have a lot more freedom than you did before, and you're able to do more. Maybe before you were stuck. I didn't have this, I didn't have that together. Perhaps you had to wait for money to come in or something, and now you have more freedom. Okay, you have great gratitude with strength, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords. This would tell me here that you'll have to be grateful that you were ambitious, that you stood your ground, that you stood up for yourself, and you kept moving during times where it may have felt like this is going to take a long time. They're showing that you have arrived. You're finally arriving somewhere. You're finally reaching a goal that you didn't realize that you would arrive to. I keep hearing that you have arrived. So I don't know what that would mean to you, that you made it, okay? And you should be grateful for the long ascent, like the long time, the long journey. And I don't know why they're saying you should be grateful, because it seems as though you may have gone through a phase or a period where you just didn't think that you were making any headway. I'm seeing you going on a spiritual quest here as well. Some of you may be going through an awakening due to some way that maybe you were freed from constraints. There's something about you realizing or understanding now that it's like you trust spirit now. Someone here trusts spirit now. Things have changed in such a way that now you know that miracles exist. Now you know that spirit does have a plan for you. Typically, you need to focus on now, though, of course. I'm seeing that some of you may also find yourselves, or maybe you were sick. There's something about maybe I was sick, maybe my children were sick, or my child was sick. And realizing that criticizing or criticism gets you nowhere. Maybe not criticizing children, but in general, criticizing gets you nowhere. Loving and accepting situations, people, places, things is what magically transforms things. That's what transforms things. That's what makes it go round. That's what makes your plans come to fruition. Don't criticize anything. Just love and accept it. And if you love it, then that means that you'll see what needs to be changed and what needs to be done, and you do it quickly because you love. And then you're accepting of it. So it's like, okay, well, that's what it is. You're starting from an honest place. Criticism is like denial, you know. So your higher self with the Fool and Queen of Swords is saying, usually the Queen of Swords is one who says, she's a live and let live, right? I don't really want to curtail you. I just don't want you to bring none of your BS over here. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not trying to curtail you or stop you from doing whatever. I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm not judging a thing, right? But just don't do anything stupid and bring it over to my door, basically, you know? So there's a higher self is in that space of like, don't criticize. Just love and accept the situation. Hey, I love you enough to say, do what makes you happy. a creative endeavor with the high priestess and the moon. Something happens here that it seems like a miracle has occurred, and this is like something that may have happened as an event, or something here that shows you maybe. I feel like some of you have don't have the foggiest idea of what to do in a situation, but magically you figure it out. This is the vibe of someone who goes to take a test and looks at the whole test and is like, oh my gosh, they might as well be speaking in another language. I have no idea what this is about. I don't even think we studied this. And that, yeah, that's what this looks like. I have no idea what this is about. I didn't even study, but somehow you passed, and you passed with a higher score than everybody else in the class. That would make me believe in miracles if that was me. So I kind of can understand where they're coming from with that on that front. Hmm. We have courage here with Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. So there's something about you continuing on your path, moving forward, brave, strong, true, knowing that you are not limited to anything, knowing that the way is clear, knowing that you will make it through whatever you need to make it through, knowing that there is a plan for you, and that all you have to do is work the plan, and that things will fall into place. You finally got into a place where you're able to see or hear things very clearly. You are listening to spirit. You are fully connected. You do understand. So I don't even know what, okay, spirit just wants you to know that you're fully connected. Some of you may be concerned about your love life here, and the love life aspect of things is about someone may not be well, children may not be well, and they're warning you not to criticize the other person. Maybe they're not showing up and doing what they need to do for your children, or in general, or you're not well and you need help with children, and they're showing that it's very important that you're coming from a loving place, and you're accepting the other people involved as they are, and that things will transform and change. You got to trust that things will work out. You have to trust. You cannot criticize. Why didn't you wipe their nose, or why didn't this, that, and the third happen? That is going to cause chaos in your life. You're being enlightened in this. I feel like this, if you are going through something like that, like I'm bedridden right now because I'm not well, but it's a short illness. It's not like it's going to be, a long-term chronic thing. You're going to learn to trust. You're going to see someone's spirit for what that really is, for what it really is, if that's the case. Even if it's just you being sick, somehow, some way, being laid up is going to show you who people around you truly are. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not seeing it being bad. I'm seeing it being where you're just accepting that, hey, maybe they don't make the best chicken soup in the world, but they sure do tell a funny story, and being able to appreciate those things. Um, However, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, or a Leo. We also have Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp. We have a Cancer Leo cusp and Gemini Cancer cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.